Well, we're off on another adventure. I know this isn't really going to look like work to most of you. Guy's in a bit of a hurry, I think. Holy. Yeah, I know this isn't going to look like work to most of you, but I promise it is. You'll see just what we're doing, but what I'm going to pan to next is not going to convince you either. There's an excavator back there. I promise I'm going to work. Well, guys, I'm going to take a quick video here. We landed and we unloaded all the fun stuff. Now we're here at the golf course. We're just going to do a quick little job here. This sand trap's got to kind of come out of here, and they're going to put some topsoil and some sod in here. So, but yeah, not a bad place to work here. First day, that's for sure. But yeah, so this whole sand trap coming out. You can see I've started here now, so we're pulling it out. We're going to put some topsoil in, and the boys are going to level it out, rake it out, and lay some sod. So, yeah, here we go. We've moved on from the mini excavator. A lot more dirt here is getting moved than we anticipated. So, got ourselves a skid steer on loan for the day. A couple more loads and we'll be done here. Well, 6 hours later, we're still here. We're on the topsoil now though, so that's good. It's been a long day, but we're gonna get it done. That's the main thing. And people are gonna be happy, I think. I don't know if anyone cares. Anyway, here we are. Well, that's that. A full day's work here. This is the new number 9 green. So the guys are gonna rake some of this out and pull some of these little stones out and stuff. And ready for sod on Friday. I'm gonna use some of this sand to fill in some divots as well, just to fix it up, but that's it. That's a day's work. All done. You guys have figured out what we're doing here. I used to have a YouTube page. I guess I still have a YouTube page for TNC excavation. I don't use it a lot anymore because you kind of get into jobs and you just want to get in, get out. You don't really have time for videoing, especially when it's just me. But this new adventure approached me, and I'm guessing you can tell what it is by now. You see a little clearing there, pink ribbon. Pink ribbon. My excavator's back there. That's Coliseum Mountain. So, if you haven't figured it out, I'm here building trails. I don't know how long I'll be here. I don't really have a lot of information on how many trails or what trails or exactly what all the projects are. But right now my job is just to rough in the trail. You can see I came from down there. I don't know if you can tell or not. I don't know if you can see that trail. And there's some of it there. Yeah, we've got another machine down there, and what he's doing is he's kind of, I wouldn't call it finishing, but he's cutting in the actual trail, whereas this is just basically roughing it in, making it level for the machine. That's it. So you can see the opening here. That's where I'm heading. Kind of right there. And I don't know exactly the route because I haven't walked any of this. I just kind of got the lowdown here this morning and got to it, but it does end up there somewhere. But yeah, this is what we're doing now. This is what we're doing for the rest of the summer. I still have some of my bigger jobs that I have to complete back home, and we're still booking a couple other big jobs throughout the summer and into fall. But this will be the main project here for the rest of the summer, I think. I don't really know. I haven't really been given an exact timeline either. So right now we're just kind of playing it by ear, but I kind of get the feeling that this is the majority of the summer anyway. Or at least get some of these main projects done, I think maybe is the plan. Get some of these, the more time consuming stuff out of the way, and then the other work, maybe the hand work and stuff like that, can be done after. But anyways, this is what we're doing. No surprise now. This is what it looks like after the guys worked it. I don't know, you can't fucking tell, but whatever. Yeah, looks pretty good. They got a little bit more work to do. It's coming along. So we've moved on from just building the trail, or roughing it in, I should say. Now we've moved on to actually finishing. So this will be like the first, I don't know what you call it, the first finish on the trail with the machine. And then we'll come in by hand and kind of fix some of the edges and fill any divots and stuff that need to be filled in. Do a little bit of packing and just kind of finishing touches that you're not going to do with the machine. But starting to look pretty good. Right here I had to dig a couple big holes just to get some dirt, and some really good dirt in there. Now that I had to dig down and find it, but it's kind of like rocky clay, which is absolutely perfect for this. And then it goes into different spots. So this is more of just plain red clay, and that other stuff is like a gray rocky clay. But yeah, it's turning out pretty good. I'm trying to make sure water has a spot to run off everywhere, and in the low spots try to make a swale here for the water to go run away. But yeah, I got about another hour here today of work, and then tomorrow we'll move on a little bit. So I'll probably get about another 50 feet here today. Yeah, I'll probably get to that next gully. You guys can't really tell, but that's actually quite a big dip there. Hard to see on the camera, but Yeah, I've probably got about another 100 feet roughed in, and then tomorrow I'll be able to continue. I think the trail keeps going straight up there for a bit, and then it does cut back again. I think it does that a few times. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Fishy, we'll dive in deeper.
I'll turn that off, I guess.
Okay. All right.
Holy. I look like a friggin' fire truck. Anyway. That's the end of week 1. That video I took, maybe I'll, maybe my editor will take some clips out of it or something, but it's not great. But the trail's looking pretty good, and that was a fun week. That was pretty cool. I quite enjoyed it, actually. Who knows where this will lead, but be pretty cool if it could lead somewhere into more of this, maybe. But yeah, this guy I'm working with, Nate, he knows his stuff, and I really like that. I like working with people that know what the hell they're doing. And when I ask them a question, there's no guessing. They know exactly what the answer is, and when I've done something he doesn't like, or you know, could be done differently or better, he just tells me, and we fix it. So we didn't have too much of that, but there was a couple spots there that well, there was only really one spot that we changed. It was very minor, but there was another spot where I was going to put the corner, and that was absolutely not correct at all. And I definitely realize why now. It would have been way too much speed into that corner. So I'm glad I asked him about it, and he showed me exactly what he would do, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That corner's actually not finished yet. That's the one that's still kind of roughed in. So yeah, I have no idea how far up we are. He had mentioned at one point, I think 150 meters, but that we got to be close to double that now. So I'm pretty excited to finish that off and move on to the next one, and to see where this goes. But we don't even know how long we're out here for. I don't even know if they know how long I'm out here for. I think some of this is just getting you know, it's being done, you know, trail by trail or bit by bit. Not that they don't have a plan. They do. They certainly do. They have to have the trails planned out perfectly. But as for which ones we're going to get to and how much of it we're going to complete, I think that's kind of up in the air. But there is a plan, that's for sure. Anyways, next week, totally different video. Well, I'll just leave it at that. But it's going to be awesome. I don't know if it's going to be awesome for you, but it's going to be awesome for me. So yeah, till the next one. Check this out, little update video. This is the green we were working on. We do some repairs on the edge, but looks good. Looks really good.
It's nice and hard. Like you don't even see a seam.
No, there's not. No, there's no seams at all. Yeah, they've done a really good job here. This looks good. It's gonna be nice when it's finished up. This green will be ready for next year, not this year. But yeah, that's awesome. Nice little update, that's for sure.